Hey guys, it's Andrew V from Andrew V Outdoor Sports. I'm here with the Yeti Hopper Flip 12. My first video was the first look review. This is going to be the actual test review. We're going to do a ice test. And instead of like putting it inside a house, like some of the other videos where it just sits inside a 75-degree temperatured house, I'm actually going to take it out with me. I'm going to go do some stuff outside. The point of the test is to actually take it out to the field and do an actual field test and not have it sit inside a house all day like some of the other tests. We want to put this to the ultimate test out in the sun for hours on end. I got four bottles of water in there. So let's put some ice and let's see how this thing works. So I got, what is this? 10 pounds of ice right here. And I live in Central Texas, so it's late August. As you can imagine, it gets pretty hot outside this time of the year. Well, with 4 bottles of water, I was able to put 10 pounds of ice in there. So this is where the ice sits at the moment. So let's check it out. We'll take it out with me throughout the day while I do some things. Have it out in the sun for a while. And see how it does. All right, guys, we started this test at 1:30. It is 5:40 right now. So it's been about 4 hours. As you can tell, I went to shoot some skeet for about 2 hours. Had it out in the sun. Came home. Had it in the garage with me while I cleaned up the garage. So let's check it out. Let's see where it's at right now. As you remember, I put in 10 pounds of ice in here. And so it's pretty full as far as like, still it's got plenty of ice. I think it was probably up to here when we first poured in the ice with the 4 bottles of water. I got this other one right here I just took out. So I only opened it twice. One out in the range and one at home. We're going to close it back up and see where it's at or how long it takes to run it ice. Stay tuned. All right, guys, it's been about 24 hours. It's actually been 26 hours since I put ice in here. And I took it for a field test. So let's check it out and see where it's at. Still got plenty of ice in there. Very cold. We'll check on it later on today. Hey guys, it's 7 o'clock. It's been about 30 hours or so since I put in ice. Took it out shooting my shotgun, cleaned my garage, took this thing to work today. Still a pretty big chunk of ice. The water is very cold. Obviously that is very cold. So yeah, I think it's gonna last maybe another 8 hours, maybe another 12 hours, but we'll check out on it. All right, guys, it's been 40 hours exactly since I have put the ice in the new bag. I put about 10 pounds of ice. I put about 4 bottles of water because really that's all I needed. And I wanted to do the field test. I didn't want to put an ice test just inside a home that's like 75 degrees. I took it out, went shooting with my shotgun, cleaned my garage. It was with me for 4 hours out in the elements. Took it to work yesterday, left it in my work vehicle. I basically wanted to recreate something that people would buy this for and use it for instead of just sitting in a house full of ice. So here we go. Let's check it out. So overnight, since we checked it, all the ice has diminished. The water's still very, very cold. So using it the way that I did 40 hours later, your beverage will still be very, very cold. And if I take it out, it starts fogging up. I don't know, you can see that. Some of you asked, how many bottles of water can you put in here? etc., etc. So we're gonna do that test right now. One, two, three, four. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 bottles of water easily. I can probably put 2 or 3 more. Let's find out. 13, 14 bottles of water, jam-packed. I might be able to squeeze another one in there, but, well, here we go. Let's see. $15 bottles of water, jam-packed. I don't think you can get away with that with beer bottle or any kind of type of glass bottle. So some of you have asked, you know, how much can you fit with the Yeti ice pack inside? I haven't drank beer in a while, so I grabbed one, an empty one, and automatically you can tell that it will not close standing up with a long neck per se. Cans, I'm sure you'll be fine. The only other way is to lay this puppy down. But with the ice pack inside, you will not close it. Will not be able to close it. Standing up, let's find out. With no ice pack inside. And with no ice pack inside, yeah, no problem closing the lid with no. So if you have a long neck type of bottle, you will not be able to use this Yeti bag with an ice pack inside. You will have to take it out and just stand it alone without an ice pack and put ice around it. So hopefully that helps out. I had about 15 bottles of water in there. So yeah, I hope that answers everyone's question. I hope that you enjoyed this field test. Like I said, I wanted to take it out. I wanted to go shooting with it. I cleaned my garage. It was out in the elements in Central Texas at 90+ degree weather. I took it to work. I left it in my work vehicle. I wanted to recreate something that people who buy this will do with. So it wasn't just sitting inside a 75-degree home, you know, that typical ice test that you see on YouTube. So I did a field test. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave some comments or leave any questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a good day, everybody.